Hello guys, this is Chief AOC, the Chief of Financial Market. Okay, I'm doing this video to share to you guys my most profitable strategy in the market. All right, this strategy is what I use most of the time because it gives me a high level of accuracy. Okay, and this particular strategy can be used in every form of financial asset, including the indices, cryptos, the currency, and the metals like gold. Okay, um this strategy is very simple and straightforward. All right, it stands for BRFC. Now the B there first is the break. Okay, break of a strong resistance or a strong support level. Okay, now to get your strong resistance and strong support level, most of the time I use the higher time frame, the weekly or the daily or the 4 hours time frame. Okay, there must be at least 2 to 3 touches of price on this particular level for it to be confirmed as a strong resistance or strong support level. I also use a strong neckline of a double top, strong neckline of a double bottom, strong neckline of a head and shoulder pattern, strong neckline of a inverted head and shoulder pattern. Okay, as long as it's a strong resistance and support. I also use a strong trend line. A break of that trend line is also a good confirmation for my setup. Okay, now for the setup to hold, there must be a break of what the resistance or support, and the second one is what the retest of it, which is the R. The R means retest of that particular level. Okay, and F means Fibonacci retracement, and the last confirmation is the C, which is a candlestick confirmation. I'm going to be telling you guys the way I use it this morning to make a lot of profit on Euro USD. Okay, this morning. All right, now let's go down to Euro USD market where I made a lot of profit using this same strategy. Okay, now on Euro USD market, the first thing is the weekly time frame. I'm going to be looking for a strong resistance zone here. I already confirmed that this market is an upward trend, so I'll be looking for a buying opportunity, which means I'll be looking for a break of what, of a resistant level. Okay, now to get my resistance point here, a strong one, I can see that there's a strong resistance at this level, guys. Okay, and I can also use this rectangle here to make it more fit into all this candlestick and form a good resistant level here. Okay, now that I've gotten my good resistant level, a strong one, the next thing I'll be looking for is the break of it. Okay, which is the B. As soon as there's a break of it, the next thing I'll be looking for is the retesting, which is the R. Okay, as soon as it gets to the retesting, which is the two processes, the other two confirmation I'm going to be do before I enter my trade is the Fibonacci retracement and the candlestick pattern. I use two type of candlestick pattern. The first one is the engulfing candlestick pattern, and I also use the pin bar candlestick pattern. Okay, I'll be showing you guys the way I trade this. I trade this morning market using this same strategy. All right, now that I've plot my resistance zone, okay, I'll be going to 4 hours to be sure that this resistance zone is actually fit. And from the 4 hours, I can see that there's what, a upward trend and what, a break of structure. Most of the time, the break of resistance comes with a break of structure, which makes it very good and unique. All right, so I'll go to my 1 hour time frame to see a good entry point there. If I can get a good what, a good pin bar or engulfing candlestick. Okay, now let's see what plays out this morning, and I'll show you guys exact way I traded this morning. Okay, now this is very good. I can see that it has break this resistance level and come to retest it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to plot my Fibonacci from the what, from the swing low to what, to swing high. Okay, now this is very clear and good, very straightforward. Right now I can see my 50 and 61.8% zone on exact point of what, of the resistance level. Okay, now I can also see what, the pin bar candle showing that there's a rejection of price around this area, which is a very good confirmation for my entry. So I'm going to be entering at the close of this pin bar level, okay, using my this thing here, and I'll put the stop loss just 5 pips below. Most of the time I use stop loss of 5 pips below the what, the bottom of the pin bar. 5 is below, and my target is on this 0.00. Okay, that is exact target I have, and I'm going to be entering. This is a risk to reward of almost 1 to 3 risk to reward, which is a very good entry. All right, so let's see how this plays out, guys. Okay, now the confirmation has been fully done, the setup has been fully done. I've entered my trade using the BRFC strategy. The B for what? A break of resistance, the retest of it, which is the R. Fibonacci retracement, I've plotted in, get my 50 and 61.8 zone. And the candlestick pattern, I've also seen a candlestick pattern that looks like a pin bar. And I've entered my trade at the close of the pin bar, putting my 5 pips stop loss below the pin bar. And my target is at 0.00, which is giving me ratio 1 to 3 risk to reward, which is very, very good. Okay, so let's see how the trade plays out, guys. Bam. You can see that the profit hit in less than 2 hours. Okay, the profit was hit, and that's the end of the trade. And these are the only trade I take most of the time. This is my setup, and this setup gives me a very high degree of accuracy. Okay, so you guys should test it on your virtual account, test it on your demo account, make a lot of profit, and give me a feedback in the comments. Take care of yourself and have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much.